Oh, you lit the light.
He lit the light. That means it's time for the Checks Out with Damon and Chad.
Why didn't we record that?
Hey, you wanted the energy.
It's weird.
That's what you get.
All right. As promised last week, I listed a vehicle on Marketplace. Okay.
Like that, Danny, with your little Collins in your.
I'm gonna tell you this right. Yeah, that's what it needed. Everything needs a Collins.
Yeah.
Everything. So here's what I'm gonna tell you. A couple things about car buyers on Marketplace. Okay.
They are dumb.
And they are nocturnal vampires. Okay. With no money. Okay. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you leave your messages on at 2 a.m, it'll be like, is this available?
I'm turning that one that we talked about into a bit.
Are you?
Yeah, where he was like, you give X. Like at 5 p.m. you post it, you give X. At 8 p.m. he's like X minus.
I didn't put that in my story. If you have it on your phone, you could read it for verbatim. Because I know what you're talking about.
He gave X minus 400 after like 3 hours. And
No. That was after like 10 minutes.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, by 8 o'clock it'll be free.
So I posted this I made the stupid mistake of Sunday night after dinner. Right, I'm like, I'm gonna post this. Then bing.
When all the dumbs have free time,
and I'm like, oh my god. Okay.
Hey, is this still available? Yeah, I just posted it 10 minutes ago.
That was literally my comment back. I go, I posted 10 minutes ago. So yes,
it's like a default answer. You don't have to pick it.
Yeah. So then they go, will you take? Now here's the deal. I put it up for $2,200. Okay, which honestly is very fair, and it's on the low end of what it's worth, which is crazy, but it is what it is. So I put it up for 22. Okay. 10 minutes later, I get offered.
Is that still at deuce?
I get offered $1,700. Okay, but then here's the thing. They put the word behind it, cash, and I go, cash is the only way you can pay for this. Okay, so because he goes, I got cash. I literally typed in KEWL. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, go ahead. It's
no,
story.
and then I told him, I said, because that's what it takes to buy it, because I'm not an 18th century fur trader. So I will not accept 19 pelts for my van. Now, I never heard another response because I don't know if they were too busy Googling, what's a pelt?
Yeah.
Okay? I have no idea.
Oh,
does this tie in?
Yeah, it ties into something that happened to me this week.
Good. So here's the deal. The next person, I got $1,700 cash, right? And I go, and I literally put, ooh, so close, right? And then I put, but nobody likes a bragger, and you need $500 more. That's exactly what I typed. So here's the deal. When I was saying that I was getting like reported for hate speech or being ignorant, I was being
ignorant. I don't know what's hate speech.
Yeah, but they were like, like this is what I was like.
I was trying to fairly trade,
right? So here's the problem. When I first put it up, my post basically says, hey, it's got this, all. Then I said, does it have rust? Yes. Does it leak? Yes. Will it take your entire family or your tools and get you to work every day? Yes. Mm-hmm. That's what I put. Okay.
Yeah.
So the first 8 comments I get from people were, what's it leak? So I thought, I'm going to go back and amend it. So I put, it leaks oil, 1 quart for every 3,000 miles. I put oil in 1 quart. I add before I do my oil change in 3,000 miles. That's what it is. So then, hand to God, I update it. Next message. What's it leak? I put oil. They said, from where? I said, from a 2007 Buick Terrazzo. Because that's what I listed.
Right.
Okay. Here's the deal, jackass. I'm not going to go and diagnose it for you and then get you an estimate on what's going to be to fix it.
Oh, it would have been great if you would have gone out and just gotten to, you're just pointing at the front of the van and then have them take a picture from a distance. So it's just your hand pointing at the van. Here.
At least here.
At least from here.
No, but then my other thought was going to be like, on the road. Where's the leak? On the road.
Yeah. Whatever it's above.
Yeah. But I was having fun. Yeah. The one I sent you, honestly, I was not up. I don't think it was up 10 minutes. And I'm just like, is it available? And they're like, well, that's just a regular response. No, it's not.
Is it still available?
No, it's not. Because that was the question. Is it still available? Yeah. Dude, I'm going to tell you right now. I don't know what I would have to try to sell to have it gone in 9 minutes. Were you my neighbor?
Yeah.
Did you live upstairs for me?
Was this a ghost in a jar?
Yeah. Right.
It's not a ghost in a jar, sir. Of course it's still available.
Good news. I have another ghost in a jar because that one sold so fast. Yeah. I have more. Yeah.
We're going to need more jars.
Yeah. Please rinse out the ketchup bottles because we are about to have some.
Start eating them pickles.
Yeah.
Eat them pickles.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
So where does this take you to your store?
Oh, so I get a text at 11, it was a Tuesday.
Yeah.
11 o'clock. Hey, this is Alex from Rocket Financial. I don't know. I'm making that part up. I don't remember
Right.
where it's from. Hey, this is Alex from Rocket Financial. I wonder if you can have a quick chat about your mortgage. I literally text back, it's Tuesday, 11 o'clock, Alex. I have a job. How do you think I'm paying for the mortgage you would like to speak to me about?
But am I right?
Yeah.
They come all time of day.
Well, then I get something from, hey, this is Nancy, wondering if that property in Newberry County is still available. And I was like, I literally responded, where is Newberry County? And who the hell told you that I own property?
Yeah.
Also, who is Nancy?
Yeah.
Because usually I just block them, but I think I was inspired by you. I was just like, I'm going to play with these people, see where we go. And it was literally, my response was, Alex, it's 11 o'clock on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Don't you think I'm trying to work to pay for the mortgage you would like me to refinance? But I could be working overnight for sure. But also, no, I don't have time for a quick chat.
Yeah. But my favorite thing, though, is when those come in, because the first night it was bing, 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 and I'm like, now I'm awake and I'm pissed. So I'm like, no more. So I shut it off at night. There's no notifications, no this and that. But then the next morning when I get up and have 19 of them, okay, from the night dwellers, okay?
Yeah.
By the way, they don't have wallets. It's not like they all are just a wee bit short of being able to pay for this van, okay?
Oh, I don't got that.
Yeah.
I got this.
Yeah. The one guy even goes, I know it's worth it you're asking, LOL, but I only got 1,800, LOL. And I was like, okay, well, I said, maybe if you want to go make $400 more and then call me back or message me back.
Yeah. No one's bought it yet. You got time to earn.
Yeah. Yeah. So in reality, there has been just, and here's the deal. When you sell a cheap item, you don't attract the greatest people. I get it. But here's the problem. Okay. I'm not looking to live a nightmare. I just want somebody will get a decent vehicle at a decent price, and then I get some money, and I can stop paying insurance on it. I can stop doing anything else. It's gone. Okay. Now winter's almost over, so I can park it on the road. I don't care. But like during the winter, I can't pack that many vehicles into my driveway.
Right.
Or you're moving cars every time.
Your neighbors can. You're just not trying hard enough.
Yeah, well, because they just park on the road. But that's why, like I said, there's just so many people coming through with this. But what I do then is when I get up at 4:30 in the morning, I message everybody back instantly because I figure maybe your response is on, and now you can wake up and see the word no.
No.
Because that's all I do. Will you take $1,700? No. And people ask, they act like it's cash. Dude, that's the only way you're buying it. How do you think you're buying? I'm not Venmoing you. You're not Zelling me.
I don't take beads.
But here's the problem too. Anything like that, you could dispute it later on and try to reverse it. You hand me cash.
It's my cash.
You're never going to dispute that. Okay. By the way, you're going to hand me cash at a Thornton's gas station because you're not coming to my house to look at it either. So, but yeah, it's just one of those things where it's just like, what is going on?
Did you say Gordon's? The Gordon fisherman?
Gordon's fish. I'll have my coat on, just in case.
Just in case.
My raincoat, my Kevlar raincoat, just in case things go awry. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I just again, I prefaced it last week a little bit because we were talking about selling ghosts in a
No, and I did accuse you of doing it for material.
Oh, you did. That was your thing. You're like, do you only post things for material?
Because these people were just like the dumbest.
Yeah. But you know what's weird?
Does it come with tires? Yeah, it does. That's in the photo.
First ones. Yeah. They're the first ones. And that's why I said everybody that responded after that, when I went back and edited it and put, this is what it leaks and this is how much. People go, how much does it leak? And I'm like,
hey, Myrtle, fire up the Samsung. I'm going to piss people off on the Facebook.
Yeah. I hope you take a toaster bath and don't call me back. That's what I hope.
All right, that feels a little like hate speech.
Yeah. Right. Well, I remember I got banned.
That I could see.
Yeah, I got banned one time for telling Hanson I was going to throw punch him in a comment. And the next thing I know, I'm like locked down, and I'm like, what just happened?
What happened?
Yeah.
No, and you're like, have you guys met Hanson?
Yeah. Come on. First off,
I read the room.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure all of us would have throw punched him.
Yeah. I don't care if you don't have arms or legs. You're going to throw punch Hanson. That's how it's going to happen. Okay. So read the Tesla. That's how we do it. So what about you? Anything cool happen?
Besides, tagging on to your thing. Not really. I went to comedy. I didn't perform, but I was just supporting John and Brian.
Oh, nice.
Another Brian.
Yeah. Is that at the Row?
Yeah, it was at the Row.
Okay.
Oh, but we got. I'll tell you this story.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure the people at the Row don't listen to the podcast, but let's be careful.
Yeah.
So every time I go there, the people behind the scenes are always hanging out and just like they're hanging out in the green room, and it's like, look, when I was a manager, I'm not that. If you got time to lean, you got time to clean. I get occasionally need to blow off steam, but everything else has to be done. And
right.
I get it. The vacuuming isn't done. Okay, we probably need to vacuum, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna bust your balls because you haven't vacuumed yet. But every single time, microphone goes out or like something isn't working, Brian, I'm like, yeah, I do when Brian goes up, I do the announcement. Like, everybody, welcome to I do it from here, like the Raw Theater. Welcome you. Bring your host up to the stage, everyone. Brian Williams. He gets up there. It is just a blue light. There is no like spot. It's just the blue background lights. And Mike Preston, who is the feature, comes over. He's like, hey guys, why is he not in light? And they're like, yeah, we're working on it. And he's like, well, work harder. So then John comes out because he was in the green room talking to someone right quick. Well, he's probably talking to Hicks, and he comes out and he's like, what's going on? Why isn't he in light? They're like, they're working on it. Well, they need to work faster. I'm like, no, we get it. Suddenly, the house lights come up.
Oh,
this is the whole thing. Now it's bright as the sun. Brian's like, whoa! Is that everyone else? Is this me? Am I having a stroke? What's going on?
right.
And he's playing it off, right?
So that's good.
So then, those lights go off, but then the regular lights come back. It's like, all right, we've made it, and then the house lights come back on. My point is, if you were going to hang out and screw around before the show with the talent, and I get that I'm not the talent that night, but I've been there where it's just like I just want people to leave me alone. I just want to work on I want to get my mindset. I want to get where I'm at. I don't want people who kind of, hey, you know what? We had Wheelie Dan in here last week. It was a wheelchair-based Steely Dan cover band. I don't care. Get out of here.
Yeah.
If you're going to be like, have things ready.
Yeah.
The fact that every single time a microphone will go down, or like this time it was the lights, or another time it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Or like you'll be there and suddenly they're throwing what sounds like every piece of glass that ever was made on Earth into a garbage from the bar.
Yeah. You're like, that's what we do at intermission. Yeah. That's what we do. Yeah. Some other time.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
They were so pissed off. And my best part is I had anything to do with it.
Right. Yeah.
I did my 30-second intro of Brian and I
did an intro.
I was out.
Yeah. Like a fat guy in dodgeball.
That's right.
Yeah. What was that funny?
Like a fat guy in a half shirt, I got to roll out, everybody.
I got to roll out.
I don't know why I started talking like I'm doing like Sunday baseball. Come on down to the park, everybody. You can get a free bucket of cheese with every purchase of a seat. That's right. Get a seat, get the bucket of cheese.
Will you take $1,700 for that seat?
I will not, sir. I know what it's worth.
I know what it's worth. That's the other thing too is people go, hey, what's the lowest you'll go? That's my favorite thing.
No, that's what I posted.
So yeah. So what I honestly do, did you post it on the actual post itself? I didn't look at none of that. But the comments I get where it says, what's the lowest you'll go? And I literally, my response, and I saved it. My response is, I have so much activity on it, I don't feel the need to lower the price.
Well, like the one guy, like I got 6 guys coming to look at it tonight.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
You know? Now, here's the deal.
I'll give you $1,750. Well, yeah, I got 6 guys offering what am I asking?
Yeah.
Coming to see it tonight after work.
You know what's weird though, too? If you were standing next to me with cash in your hand and I know that this nightmare is over, you have way more bargaining power than you think you have.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now we're dealing like, hey, can you come out to Winnetka to show me? No, I will not come out.
No, so I had a guy from the city, from Chicago, right? Because I immediately look where he's at, and I'm like, So he goes $1,700. I go, no. $1,800, no. $1,900.
Why don't you just bring it up on the town? I'll buy you a super dog.
So $1,900, he says, right? And I go, $2,200. And he goes, well, I says, I'm not.
You gonna dick her over $300, dude? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
But he tells me, he goes, this is what he says. He goes, all right, you win. Where are we meeting? So I told him, I said, I'll meet you, and I give him the coordinates. And I said, he goes, now? And I go, no, not now. It's 9:00 at night. You're in Chicago. I'm not waiting an hour for you to get here.
I have a map, sir.
Right. So anyway, I say, no, not now. We'll do it tomorrow. He goes, tomorrow at 8:00. I go, cool. I sent him the coordinates. This net. Here's the deal. I never said another thing to that one. And I told Nicole, I go, I am 4 minutes away from where I told him I'd meet him. So if he gets there and says, where are you at? I'm going to go take a selfie of you standing in front of this gas station and put it in the chat, and I'll be there in 5 minutes. Okay? Yeah. If you can't do that, I won't be there. See, I've made it real easy on myself because then when you just bug out, that's cool. I'm not going and sitting and waiting, bro. I'm not doing that. You know what I mean?
It reminds me, have you seen that recently? We talked about current events last week. There was a thing where someone was pretty sure he was talking to a video AI bot and like, hey, put 3 fingers in front of your face. And the thing was like, that's asking a lot. That's asking a lot of people.
So I had another guy from Chicago when he said that, he goes, we can meet at the police station. And I go, hey, you're the one coming with cash. Do I think you're going to roll me and take my car? That's Grand Theft Auto. That was my comment.
Right.
Dude, you do that when I'm going to buy something. I go, let's meet I'm not coming to your house. Well, I don't know what's going on.
Well, my point is like, great that the AI bot was taught to say, well, that's asking a lot of people. Put 3 whole fingers in front of my face.
Yeah.
And it went back and forth. And finally, like you see the bot lean forward and turn off the camera. Like, and it was just like, oh,
yeah.
He literally could not do one of these.
Got it.
Yeah. Couldn't John Cena himself.
Yeah.
Actually, like 3/4 of a John Cena.
Somewhat like that. Yeah.
You can't see me.
You can barely see me. That's what it is. You can barely. All right. Let's do some fun facts. You ready?
Fun facts.
In 20, this goes along with our guy last week selling ghosts.
I have a
all
fun
right?
fact. Dave McCauley is coming out with a new podcast.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I wish I would have researched more before talking about
Yeah,
it.
we don't.
He
we
doesn't
don't
listen.
I will
We'll
say
be
though
fine.
that he did say he said he's got a banger theme song that he created himself
Oh, that's true.
through AI.
Yeah.
He was saying. So, but yeah, no, we'll have to promote that a little bit.
Oh,
once
you
it
know something about
happens.
AI? So let me sidetrack for a minute.
Yeah.
I have a thing where I have a couple inboxes that go to my email, and one of them I don't want notifications, so I have it set to do not send me notifications.
You said you have to reset that every day.
Okay, so yeah. So that I talked about that when I talked about it was ludicrous. So this other thing, we've been told to test it, so I was testing it out. I wanted to have it do this thing. We get down to I am conservatively 3 hours into this conversation with we'll try this. I'm like, that's what we started with. Why you put me back at the top? Oh, you are right to be justified. You are correct. Brass tacks. Bottom line, this will work. And I was like, it won't work. That's what we started with.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's probably not going to work. I was like, so why did you ask me to do the thing knowing it's not going to work? When you knew it wasn't going to work, why'd you even suggest it? I didn't bring it up. You did. He was like, you have every right to be justified. And I was like, I don't need you to tell me.
So they placate you?
Oh, yeah.
AI placate
I was
you?
like, literally, I went, hey, C-3PO, I don't need you to tell me it's okay. I'm not the one who failed. You're the one who failed. I'm not the failure. It's like, it's good that you don't see yourself as a failure. I don't feel that I failed. No. You have failed. Good day. And then I clicked out of the chat.
I said good day.
But it makes me feel. Oh no, that's what I did. That's what it was. That's what clicked. I was like, you suggesting this. That I was like, hey, can you? You'd be real cool. And he's like, it was like, what? What can I do for you? I was like, it'd be real cool if you could sound like Kit. And he was like, he's like, I cannot pretend to be a character from another IP, whatever. But I can answer your questions succinctly and everything. I was like, you knowing about. I was like, hey, how close are we to Skynet? And he's like, that is a good question. Just letting you know that we are here to help. We're not actually, Skynet is when computers became smarter. And like, I was like, the fact that you know about Skynet and can be that succinct and arguing against Skynet is kind of creepy.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, there's no need to worry. I'm like, no, I don't think you understand.
No. Don't try to make it calm.
It was like, yeah, it's a very common reference. So knowing about Skynet in itself is not a. And I was like, no, it wasn't really your knowing about it. It was your defending of the fact that Skynet's not really around the corner.
Yeah.
That's so. I guess maybe 3 hours into the AI really wasn't all lucrative, but
Yeah.
it was just like, hey, bro, when are you gonna just push
But
the
if
button?
you're going to get paid to play,
Yeah.
you got to play a little.
Hey, can you read the room?
Yeah.
When are you gonna push the button, Tesla?
When are you going to do it?
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
All right.
Fun fact.
Fun fact. In 2016, a man tried to rob a bank after paying $500 to a wizard to make him invisible. Okay? Listen.
You know what? I know how he could have gotten $500.
Oh, yeah.
Don't pay the wizard.
Yeah.
Or
How much-
hey, it would be great if he paid the wizard makes him invisible, and then he tries to put his hand in the wizard's pocket. He's like, cut that out.
Yeah.
Stop it. Hey, I thought it was invisible. I can see you.
I can see
I'm
you.
the wizard.
I'm the only,
it's my spell.
Yeah. I'm the whiz. Yeah.
Oh, could you imagine that? He's like, wait, I might have found a flaw in the paw already.
Yeah. Yeah, just smacking his hand.
Yeah.
Just get back.
I thought I was invisible. Yeah, loophole.
Again, I'm the wizard.
I'm the one who made it.
I'm the wizard, man.
I am the wizard.
Yeah.
Pay
Come on.
attention to the man
Come
behind
on,
the
bro.
curtain, dude.
Yeah.
It's me. I'm the wizard.
I have legs. So did my friend in the Tesla. But but that's why I said when I read this, what if he was only stealing $500?
Yeah, right?
He's like, look, I might get 1,000, but for the
Yeah.
$500 I spent.
You know what it is that this guy is trying to go buy a Buick van, and he's a few bucks shy.
That's what it is. He's like, the guy said he will not take 1,800. I don't even know.
The guy said we needed 400. I need a couple hundred. I need 100 on top, probably for gas.
I need to be invisible so I can just sit down in it and
Yeah,
drive it
yeah.
away. Yeah. But no, I just thought it was crazy. Now, by the way, when you look at this guy, he looks like a guy that would give $500 to a wizard.
He looks like someone who would believe.
He's a guy that would give $500 to a wizard.
I'm turned invisible, bro.
Yeah. First off,
How am I supposed to verify that?
hey, we're gonna take your mugshot. Good luck.
Good luck, man.
Good luck. Good
Did you
luck.
buy that camera from a wizard?
You ain't the wizard. You can't see shit. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing.
How did you guys even see me?
Wow, you guys are magic. You guys related to the wizard? By
First
the way,
I
is there a high pitch noise in your ear?
High piss? No,
piss noise?
no. I think you're having some sort of
Am I having a stroke?
yeah.
Okay, maybe.
Maybe you're having
Uh-oh.
tinnitus.
No,
Is you getting tinnitus?
there's a noise in my ears. Yes,
Did
definitely.
it like just start?
yeah, like about
Wait,
probably
wait,
about a
wait.
minute and a half ago.
Dr. Mack wants to chime in here. Do you think it's actually your equipment, or do you think Damon's having some sort of ear issue?
I don't hear it on my end.
I don't
just
either.
checked
That's
his
more in my
headphones.
left ear.
Oh,
Try
yeah.
jiggling the cable.
Jiggle it. Jiggle it. just a little bit.
No. By the way, come on down to Audio Hive where if you jiggle stuff, the ringing goes away. All right. So anyway, fun fact number 2.
Doesn't
okay?
go away.
Yeah.
Also, if you jiggle stuff after Just Jeff has been in here, it might fall off the table.
It might fall off the table. All right. Fun fact number 2. Kicking a man in the testes produces 9,000 Dell units of pain. Okay? Comparable to the agony of fracturing 3,200 bones or delivering 160 children at once.
I don't buy that at all.
Here's what I'm telling you. I don't check my facts. I just read them. Okay?
I mean, she is giving him a full on.
She's an MMA fighter.
Yeah.
She looks like she trains. Okay? By the way, you ever see these guys that do this like for fun? There's guys that they roll bowling balls and then they sit back and it hits them in the nuts, but it goes around this loop first and this and that. And I'm like, dude, you sat there and watched it happen.
Well, those are the people that grew up with Jackass.
Right.
They grew up like, hey, we could do that.
Yeah.
Don't. Yeah.
Yeah, don't. Did you have all the kids you're going to have?
Yeah.
Cool.
Also, are you being subsidized by MTV or Paramount? No.
Yeah, then I wouldn't.
I don't.
Then I wouldn't. Yeah.
Let's not.
Yeah.
That lightning struck once.
Yeah. 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 And now, if you look, they're some of the most docile people on the face of the earth.
But they just filmed Jackass 5.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. It's like Johnny Knoxville doesn't even have to put on that old man get up anymore. He is.
He is. Doesn't he? He hosts Fear Factor or something now. I think.
Yeah.
He hosts a show.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no. So here's the deal. So when you say, childbirth and this and that, 160 kids at once.
False.
No, kick me right in the junk. Same pain.
No.
Same.
Now
Same
maybe
it's right here.
Maybe one of those grazing blows.
Oh, those are the worst.
Those ones where your balls are like
that didn't. Oh,
you're like that didn't. Your balls like hey. Whoa.
Yeah. And
Woo!
a 1 and a 2 and a boo. There it is. Yeah. But
All right, we're at Artemis 2. We're at T-5, 4,
Right.
3.
He's circling the moon, sir.
Yeah.
He's circling the
We're
moon.
gonna circle back.
Yeah, he's gonna circle back.
Right, bro.
All right. Fun fact number 3. A 32-year-old Chinese programmer died after extreme overwork, okay? But he was still receiving job messages while in the hospital.
Why aren't you working? What's the update?
You lazy bastard. Yeah. Are you on life support right now? Whoa.
I will say this. I went to the eye doctor. I know I don't remember what happened, so we get talking, but went to the eye doctor. No, like to brag, but they did the dilation. I was like, hey, do you got sunglasses? I'm like, yeah, I got them in the car. And they're like, do you need help getting in the car? And I'm always like, no. And then I swear to God.
Then you walk outside?
It could be tornadic outside. It could be midnight outside. As soon as I walk out, sunniest day you've ever seen in your life.
Right.
And my eyes are like,
you're like, I just made 3 offers on Damon's van. It is 4 in the morning.
Why did I park so far away?
Yeah.
The point of that is that I had to leave work early to go take that appointment. I'm in the chair. I get my head in a thing when my phone starts buzzing, and I look. I can kind of see my watch, and I see it's the head cheese at the work, and I'm like, I'm working.
Yeah.
I'm not working.
No.
So I get this guy, but it turns out it was the plumbers had shown up, and I was the only one that knew which urinal was leaking.
Oh, I got you.
Which I was the one to be like, hey, you know the urinal that has a puddle under it? That's probably the one they're here to check.
Yeah. Why don't you ask the IT guy?
Yeah.
Where the PE is?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Ask him where he is. But no, here's the deal. So he's 30.
I have found out that IT means, hey, who handles that? It's Ted.
Yeah. It's
Ted.
It's Ted.
It's Ted.
But so he's 32 years old, right? But now China, they have a totally different way of doing work too.
Oh yeah, they are very
much. You know what I mean? Is that where they put nets outside the building, or is that Japan? Where's the place where they keep them from jumping to their death
back
to get out of working? Is that China?
It's China.
I think it is China. Yeah. But just imagine. Here's the deal too.
Can you imagine? Oh.
Do you want to know what's wild? So at work, they have these things where the text messages. Group text.
Wow, welcome to 1994.
No, but they do group text on my cell phone that I pay for, right? They do group text for like what time we're going to lunch, this and that. I bow right out of that shit. I don't need to know that. I work 4 feet from you. I can turn my head to the left, go, what time are you going to lunch?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't want that. So I remove myself from the group. I silence everything. I'm out. So anyway, I did that the first time because I was on vacation and it's bing, 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 bing. And I'm like, hold on a minute. Okay. I'm not there. You know what I mean? So I totally understand this guy for just like, shut it off. There's some days where we've talked about this before. You ever have a good car nap? You know, like you go on lunch or something?
Oh, I had one today.
A killer car nap.
Car. There's a chair now that sits behind my desk, kind of at a corner. I just turn around, put on my FU headphones.
Did you?
Kick my feet up.
Yeah.
I have a hat.
Out?
I have a hat on my desk now. So I pull the hat down over my eyes.
Yeah.
Put my headphones on, kick my feet up. Oh, today, literally. it was like my watch woke me up because usually I'll be like, I should probably check, and I look down. It's like a couple minutes left. I just give up.
Yeah.
Now my watch on my wrist is like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh wow, it's time to get up. I was out.
But that's my point. So I'll do that, right? And I'll go, and they'll be trying to get a hold of me, and I'm like, whoa, I put my phone on. I mean, I turn off my notifications.
I'm on nerd games. I'm on D&D, bro.
That is the whole thing. Is it's like I'm on my time. Okay, I may be 18 feet from you outside in a car. I don't care.
That paid
but
10-minute break.
I am out.
That paid 10-minute break. You can come talk to me. That one where I clock out. That's me.
That's me.
My time.
That's me. So I totally feel for this guy. All right, you ready? Last fun fact and the best one. I saved it for last. Research suggests that the scent of donuts can increase genital blood flow and cause a okay.
Oh.
The scent of donuts. Now,
So
remember when we said thinking about working out?
There's somebody thumping around.
Yeah, somebody's thumping around. It's Bobby Brown. You know what I mean? So, but here's my deal. The scent. Listen, I can't tell you how many times I've walked in a bakery and it moves. Okay? I'm not wrong. Are you? You ever been there? You know what I'm talking about?
Gladly, not with you. Yeah, no.
But you know what I'm talking about?
No, I've never walked into home cut donuts and gone, it's go time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No,
I assume by Mac's similar disgust that came out of his mouth when it came out, he has the same response.
That was not disgust. That was agreement.
I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe you've never heard
definitely
what
discussed.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever heard of agreement sounds.
I don't. So I really can't.
This explains a lot of the charges against you.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I thought that was the sound of agreement, Your Honor.
That sounded like it was agreement to me.
You're telling me that?
Yeah.
Is not agreement?
Whoa! What was all that talk? You know what I mean?
That seems like giddy up.
Come on. But no. So here's the deal too, though. Research. So how many scientists went? Hey, you like to smell?
Hey, you
want to
go? Yeah, you want to go into this donut shop and see if we get bricked up? Huh?
Yeah.
What do you say?
See if we start thumping. What are you thinking? Huh? See if we thump up a little. So yeah, no. I read that and I was like, that goes back to that whole study of, if you think about going to the gym, you can really lose weight. It's like, no, you can't. You can't at all. This right here.
Yeah, that's really good putting a downfall to you. Like, how are you supposed to avoid donuts if it gives you...
Right. Like, every time you drive past a bakery, like, ooh.
Doctors would like to warn you that if you've been out of a bakery for 4 hours and still have you should probably seek medical attention.
Damon eats donuts for 4 hours. It's never going to go away. It's amazing. All right, you ready? We got a current event.
Current event.
Current event.
Current event?
Yeah, we got a current event, okay?
New thing.
You've probably seen this one, too, because most people did. Did you see the Michigan woman that escaped from the back of the police car while she was in handcuffs?
Yes. Yeah. And kind of like slid down the side of the thing.
Yes.
Knew exactly where to put her weight on the car.
Got out of the window and got the window down. Okay.
And then took off around the corner.
Right.
Beauty.
So she's identified as 38-year-old Kendra Aney. All right. But it says she was initially taken into custody after officers found her parked outside an abandoned business. And they said they identified her through fingerprints and learned that she had an active warrant for parole violation. Okay. After being handcuffed, placed in the back of the car, she allegedly managed to... Allegedly. We all saw the pictures in the video.
Right.
Allegedly.
If I was at me, I'd be bragging about that.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
She could have literally given herself brain damage because she went out face first.
Yeah.
And somehow was able to shift
Still
her
landing
weight
on her feet.
Shift her weight to the fender. Yeah. It was amazing.
Yeah. So, but it says that she allegedly managed to squeeze through the rear window and take off on foot. Now, she was in handcuffs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Behind her back.
Right. So, by the way, try running with your hands behind your back and see what happens.
Just with your hands behind your back, not even
cuffs.
Cuffs.
Let them move a little bit. You still can't. You can't do it, right? Of course, you know what? If you're that good at getting out of the car,
oh, she's done it before.
That's nothing. You know what I mean? That's nothing. So
that was not a first time.
So investigators later connected her to a possible break and entering incident that happened the same night. Okay, did it happen with a lady with her hands behind her back?
You look familiar.
Yeah.
Guys, do you recognize these handcuffs?
Yeah. You have 911 stamped on your forehead from where you fell into the fender face first, and your handcuffs are behind your back. So it says she remained on the run for 3 days before they found her hiding inside an abandoned home and arrested her again. Good news, she's already in handcuffs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if she was a turtle, she might have gotten away for longer. Can we check her home?
She's right there. They trip over her. They're like, whoa, what's this bitch's problem? We're looking for the lady in handcuffs. And they're like, officer, that's her.
God, are you that dumb?
I swear to God, that's her.
You escaped from his car, didn't you?
Yeah. So like they showed there's a little picture of of like she's wiggling her way out.
Yeah.
The window's only down so far.
The most impressive thing is that window didn't crack.
It did not break. Yeah, she knew how to like
Yeah.
push that down because it's got a motor in it. That's not a crank window.
Yeah, but it only goes so far. Like it was a back
Right,
window. It
right.
doesn't go all the way into the sill.
Yeah.
Because
So-
at any point that could have like cracked, and she would have been like, "That wasn't great."
Well, you know what though? Most of those are tempered glass. So
Still,
most
you
of them-
don't-
Yeah, it's still gonna. It's,
I don't want any kind of glass in my crotch.
right. Yeah.
Tempered, not tempered.
Yeah. What kind of glass you like in your crotch? Well, I prefer tempered,
Yeah.
but I mean, I'd prefer none.
I'm going to
Prefer
go.
none.
Is none an option?
Yeah, none.
I'm going to phone a friend.
What do we say in the way here? Where
Yeah.
it's like that's not an option.
Yeah, you're like.
That's not an option.
I was like, any other options? No, the option is A. I was like,
Yeah.
ooh.
Or would I say B? All of the above.
Yeah, and I was like, ooh, can I phone a friend?
Can I phone
He's
a
like,
friend?
yeah, you can phone a friend. They can tell you the option's A.
they can take A. Yeah, I don't even remember what we were talking about, but you were just like, I don't want to do that. I'm like, that's the only option.
Yeah,
So,
no, it was probably something
Here's what
about
it
your
is.
wang.
This is
for
one of
sure.
the few times where we spent time together while coming here.
Yeah.
Because normally we used to do that from my house. We used
Oh,
to
yeah.
drive together.
You used to stop
get
by
the
the
energy
Dunkin'?
up?
Yeah, that's the problem. That is the problem, is that we're not stopping by that Dunkin'
Yeah.
and having them be the. We want just the liquid that's in the container in a smaller container. You don't have to add anything to it. You don't have to put any, sometimes ice.
Yeah.
That's
Sometimes.
it.
Sometimes.
You are literally taking a large container and pouring it into a small container and putting it out the window.
Can you do that?
Could you pull around? No, there's nowhere to pull around here.
Yeah. No, just do it right now. Do it right now. What are you doing to the guy behind me? You're going to take from one container to the other?
Yeah.
Do mine first. Just do mine first.
Also, could you put a fan so we can get a boner?
Yeah.
Just pull that right out here.
All right. Now, are you ready for TCO WTF with TED?
Back to back.
Yeah. Okay.
Putting me to work.
Okay. Listen. Don't focus. Just read.
God, these are the hardest ones.
Are you ready?
Ripped squirrel with six-pack and a huge nutsack shocks a dog walker.
Look at that squirrel.
Yeah, no, that's a big set of balls in that squirrel.
Mac, you want to see a
'Cause
huge,
you know you
huge
do.
set on a squirrel?
Do you know what you do?
I'm
You're like,
good.
don't focus. Just don't focus. You look, and the first thing my brain does is focus.
Mac goes, I'm good. Then he shows a picture from over the thing. Is it this one?
Is it this one?
It's my screensaver.
Yeah.
So it's my screensaver.
This is my squirrel.
Yeah. He's jacked,
Yeah.
man. We lift together. How much you bench?
I see you met Dave Weber.
Yeah.
My squirrel.
Hoo-ah! It's right down. Right down.
This squirrel thrusts.
Yeah.
Mac, how many other podcasts do you record here that make you go,
Oh, yeah.
man, if it wasn't for the money, I would never have met these people.
But just imagine when you see a squirrel running up a tree, right? And then all of a sudden he looks at you and you're like, I'm about to get violated. Okay? This squirrel right here, you're like,
oh, this isn't going to end
first
well.
off, he's ripped. Okay? Second off, he's going to do something with that sack. I know he is. Okay?
This guy knows his nuts.
Right.
Yeah, wait. Man in Ohio calls police because squirrel shows him his nuts and go, you owe me money.
You owe me money. Yeah. You thought the cat was bad. You owe me way
And
more.
the police were like, wait, is that big ball squirrel?
Yeah.
we want no part of it.
No. Just pay him.
He's on the
Just
payroll. Yeah.
Pay him. Just pay him.
He is on the take.
All right. So now I got a but why. All right.
Why?
Okay. This one's a little weird. All right.
This one's a little weird.
Yeah.
You just showed me a squirrel that literally had a baseball between his legs.
Yeah. Two of them.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then a little pea shooter.
I was going to say he had no dick.
yeah, a little pea shooter.
Nothing
Little
going
pea
on
shooter.
up there.
Yeah. It's not even adequate.
No.
Not even adequate. No.
No.
It's when you're like, huh? And you're like, no. I care more about the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That does nothing for me.
Here's the deal. You seem very, very proud.
Hey, let's
Yeah.
swing you by a donut shop. See if anything happens. Because
Right.
this is nothing. This
Oh my
is
God, the smell of those donuts is insane. Yeah. So, all right. So it says, here's a but why. All right. So it says, a friend let him stay at his office. He repaid the kindness by looting the place, stealing a collection of rare commemorative presidential coins, and cashing out most of it for $29.30.
But did he piss on it?
no,
So he's fine.
that's fine. Or the toaster or anything else was added at the end of that.
Yeah. Go back to last week. That's a pretty good list.
Yeah.
I wish I wouldn't have ended it so soon.
So Shane Melee of Riviera Beach, Florida, shocker, was down on his luck when a friend offered space. But then what he did is he ransacked the office and took the coins worth about $1,000 each. They were estimated at $33,000. So pretty good math there. I think he took 33 of them. He sold a few at a pawn shop for about $4,000, but could not move the rest. So,
you know, you should have done.
Hmm.
Should have taken him to that wizard.
yeah. Listen, dude, I don't know what you get for $500, but I've got $33,000 worth of coins. So it says, so then he dumped them in a Coinstar at a grocery store. The machine does not recognize collector value. It only reads face value. So after the 11.9% fee, is that how much they charge?
Yeah. I mean, if you get it, if you're like go to a grocery store,
Yeah.
you usually get a smaller fee if you get a gift card for that grocery store.
Gotcha.
But if you're getting cash, yeah, they take a pretty hefty fee.
Holy cow. But it says the payout came to roughly $29.30, $33,000 worth of coins, okay? Which you reportedly used to buy beer.
Could you imagine if you're the guy that's servicing that Coinstar machine?
Yeah.
These are pretty shiny. Think this is silver?
Yeah.
We never saw him again.
So it says police identified him using security footage. By the way, do you really need to know? The guy comes home and goes, I'm missing all my coins and my buddy's gone.
Yeah, correct.
Or he's hammered on my
that was
couch.
just here?
Yeah.
I will say this. When I was a kid, I spent like $2.95 on a double-headed nickel.
Okay.
So that was in I don't remember. We were probably in Branson because that's what we did as kids.
We got
Not
some
you.
Branson money,
but
so
yeah,
I
we had
understand.
Branson money.
Yeah, I understood.
So that was, let's say, Tuesday on the trip. On Friday, I go to look for my stuff to pack up, and my nickel is no longer there. Yet, surprisingly, I do recall my sister going down to the
Pop machine?
You got it in one.
I'm ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was devastated that I lost $2.90, because technically it was the face value of a nickel.
Yeah.
I could see this guy kind of being miffed over the $33,000 in a very similar accident.
So, but here's the deal: when you have to go to the film.
How did you pay for that Shasta? Just asking.
Yeah. I'm just
Did you use
asking.
coins?
You got Shasta.
We had Branson money. We did not have Coca-Cola money.
Okay, I'm just checking.
It wasn't Disney. It was Silver
Wow.
Dollar City.
Wow. I feel like Nicole was with you on that. She's like, listen, I'll bring the toilet paper. We'll be fine.
Clancy's makes pop now?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Wow.
Whew. I'll have one of them Benton sodas. Yeah. Can I get one of those?
Tastes awful.
Yeah. This tastes like toilet paper.
And it's really thin, too.
It's all
Like,
the same.
it is-
It's all the same. All right. So I have one here. This one here.
Is this Shasta one ply?
Yeah. Shast. There's no I'm gonna have the Shast. I'm gonna Shast orange if I can. Please, if I can get one of those. So, all right. So I call this the more you know. Okay, we've done a couple of these before. Where this is a really like a more extensive fun fact.
Can we use that tone without getting sued?
Probably.
Boo-doo-doo-doo. There you go. That's what you get. Goes my hero.
So it says for 9 years in a row, 147 countries surveyed. Finland is the happiest country on earth. Again, now I've heard this before, okay? But it says the U.S. ranks 23rd despite being wealthier.
Michael Jordan, baby.
So you know what? Yeah. You know what's weird, though? Is we are the wealthiest country, right? At least per capita.
Per capita.
Okay,
yeah.
per
GDP,
capita.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have like 3 people have all the country or all the country's wealth. No, we're getting there. Okay, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Give
okay?
us time.
We like to win everything. Okay, we're working on it. But it says, but when you stop and think about that, you go Finland. I don't know, and again, it's probably in the story down here. I don't know where they're at, like wealth wise or this or that. But I mean, how is it just that much better? You know, I don't understand. We have everything here. You know what I mean? We have everything. So unless they're comparing Illinois to Finland, I mean, but it's the whole country,
right?
You know, there's parts of the country that are really nice. You know, it's not right here. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
They
reinvest
their taxes.
Oh,
and they make people pay them.
Oh,
great! I'm gonna get offed on the way home.
Yeah, that sucks because we rode together.
Yeah,
damn it. Yeah,
hey, it finally pays off.
Good thing I rode that. I drove that little Nissan Leaf. So anyway, yeah. Wish I knew his plate number because I'd give it right now. All right. So anyway, but it says
it's probably SCMBAG1. Scrimbag 1.
But it says for the 9th consecutive year, in 2026, it's the world's happiest report. So it says Iceland, Denmark, Costa Rica, and Sweden followed.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to get my Danish roots. Hey, can I slide back in there?
Yeah. It says, so Finland's GDP ranks only 30th globally. What sets it apart, here you go. Free healthcare, free education through university level, okay? 160 days of paid parental leave. School starting at age...
use that. You can break it up however you want. You want to give the dad 80, the mom 80, fine. You want to give the mom 160, tell the dad, get back to work,
right? Yeah.
You can do that too.
But it says school starting at age 7. So instead of, we start 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, depending on preschool, right? Right around there, 5. with no mandatory exams until 18, which that seems kind of weird, but I guess it doesn't say they're stupid.
Yeah, I guess
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't say they're stupid. So it's the second lowest corruption rate in the world. Well, first off, we lead the league in that. There's no way we don't lead the league in that. All right?
USA.
Yeah.
USA.
Yeah. But it says citizens have legal access to all 188,000 lakes. Here's the deal. Did you have to throw that in? Because you know what's weird? There's lakes all over here too. And odds are I'm not going to get thrown out of most of them. Okay?
True.
You don't go down to the edge and throw a rock in and they go, oh,
Also,
you don't have access to
with
that
that
lake.
many, if you can't get into like 4, you're like, hey, I'm good.
Yeah.
There's a couple
You
this
mean
way.
I got the other 187,996?
Yeah, I'm just going to go
Are
this.
you being serious?
You guys see there's a lake right here, right?
You want to know what's weird though? In America, the 4 you didn't get into would be the ones that are you're going to pick at them. You're going to be like,
Right.
okay, then I'm going to boycott all these lakes.
No, it's the one where the boyfriend who dug it out is going to like bring his 46 friends over
Yeah.
to fill it up.
I'm taking my lake back.
That's my lake.
I'm just telling you right now.
I made that
I'm
lake.
filling that in. Yeah, everybody grab a bucket. We're getting some dirt. We're going to go down to my lake right now.
Not you. You just drive the Tesla.
Read the room.
This was like a 2-parter.
read the
It was
room.
like a 2-parter. You got to listen to last week
Right.
and all the episodes before that.
But it says this year's report found that youth happiness is declining worldwide, especially in the U.S., UK, and Canada. That's probably legit. You know what I mean? But I think there's a lot
Oh
of
yeah, they're worried about birth rates now that people don't want to get families, don't have kids,
Right.
They don't do anything.
Especially, yeah, but it says that it's linked to heavy social media use. Finland's advice: we don't chase happiness; we find it in small, ordinary moments. You know what? That's not. I guess that's not a
We
bad.
earn it.
Yeah, we don't chase it; it comes to us.
Maybe we should start swinging these kids to some donut shops.
Oh,
That get the population right back up.
yeah. Well, get something back up.
Yeah.
Tell you right now. So, and that right there, that'll get you a cell. So I'm just saying, you're not supposed to be saying, let's get kids aroused over donuts.
Yeah.
Okay. You might want to rethink that. Now, last but not least, strange stories.
Strange stories.
Somebody stole more than 400,000 KitKat chocolate bars in Europe.
Now this one I knew about because my mother told me that she was not
She was not in
she's
Europe?
traveling to Europe.
Yeah, she's
for
not
the
in Europe.
KitKats.
Yeah.
Which the KitKats over there are better.
So it says late last week, a truck carrying a load of they're better?
Yeah, I don't know if you heard this.
Why?
Hershey's had to come out and say they're going to reformulate the Reese's stuff because I think it was Brad Reese was like, hey, we used to make
Brad Reese?
Yeah, look it up. It is. He's like the
Ronnie Reese. You know what I'm saying?
he's like the great grandson of like probably like Herschel Walker Reese or whatever that guy's name was. But
the running back?
yeah. Like they had like different names back then,
Okay.
But no, he was like, this is garbage. Like we actually put chocolate in it, and Hershey's like, you nailed us. You figured it out. I guess we got to redo our formula. So by 2027, they'll all be back to the original formulas. Which
Really?
It won't be. It's a new Coke thing.
Yeah, I know.
Where Coke Classic was like, this doesn't quite feel the same.
Yeah.
It's better than.
And it's what you're
it's
getting.
better than Coke too, but
Yeah,
it's
but
not.
it's better what you're getting. Yeah.
But yeah, they have better KitKats over there. 'Cause
So it
they
says,
still use they still use actual chocolate.
Really?
Not the wax we use over here. Mac will tell you, he seems like one of those chocolate elitists that only gets his chocolate.
I
from
love
Europe.
that's one of my favorite Mitch Hedberg jokes though, is about the Kit Kats when he goes, they stamp Kit Kat in every bar. That robs you of chocolate. Because I like the way he does that, where he's like, that robs you of chocolate, man. So, but it says last week, a truck carrying a load of Kit Kat bars left a Nestle production facility in central Italy. It was destined for a storage facility in Poland, from which the chocolate bars would be distributed to realtors.
You know what?
Retailers, realtors, to just people that sell real estate. That's all we do.
You know what?
Yeah.
My friend Agnes was missing last week.
Ooh. You think she's part of the heist?
Yeah, probably. Agnes, we're on to you.
Ocean's 11 ski?
Yeah, she probably got Tim from work all wrapped in it too.
That's why they need you there to tell the guy which urinal it is.
That's right.
That's why they need you.
Keep Tad busy.
But it
You
said
can keep tabs on us.
it said the truck never arrived. Somehow, somewhere along the way, the entire truck and its cargo disappeared. See, that's what happens. Look, we've seen enough mafia movies. We didn't grow up in that time. I get it. But when a whole truck of smokes disappears and the driver, but then you know what happens? The driver shows up somewhere else. It's like, man, 3 guys jumped me. And it used to be the story where they'd make it a race thing or they'd do this or do that. So people would, it's like, no. It was
Right.
4 Italian guys
But-
that paid them.
Is that where we're at in this day and age where it's no longer a VCR that fell off the back of a truck?
It's a
it's
whole
a
truck.
Kit Kat?
It's a,
A Kit Kat.
yeah, but
No, I'm saying they're giving away. Like, I get they stole
Right.
a bunch of Kit Kats, but I'm saying, hey,
hey,
I got you back. I got a Kit Kat fell back of a truck. I got $1.50. I'll just go down to the store and buy one. Yeah, but those are the American ones. They're not as good.
that's not the candy bar with the cookie crunch. That's Twix, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
That's
what's Kit Kat's logo? Break me off a piece?
Yeah, break me off a piece. Like, steal me off a truck of that KitKat bar.
And again, how do you, aside from me, who goes, I bet this guy needs 400 KitKats right now.
Yeah.
Well, we got 400,000.
All right, so here, I'm thinking this is like, it's like, if you give a mouse a cookie, you know that concept? You ever had that book? You give a mouse a cookie, then he's going to want this, and he's going to want this, and he's going to want this. Here's how it starts. Guy needs to buy a Buick. He's $400 short. He goes to a wizard. Gets $500. Goes and stays with his friend. He gets $30,000 in coins. Messes that up.
Yeah.
Now he's got $2,000. He's got just enough to pull off a KitKat heist.
That's what it is.
If he had just kept the $2,000, what was it, $29 or whatever?
$29.60.
$29.60. If he just got the $29.60,
Yeah.
so now he probably goes out and buys a mask and a toy gun so he can steal this truck. Now he doesn't even need your van, and no one's coming to get it. So they can't even send you a selfie down at the Thorntons.
Meanwhile, a rip squirrel with a huge nutsack watches the whole thing happen. He goes, you smell donuts? Where can I find his dad?
You can find us at thatchecksout.net. On
Music.
socials, thatchecksout. I already had it, sir. I already banked too.
Don't try to correct
I hit
us.
strange stories and then banked too, so I was ready.
Yeah, we were all over it.
Coming down to Audio Hive Podcast Studio, we can get where bullying apparently is back in fashion. Talk to Mac about that. That checks out WDT. That checks out .net. We'll catch you next time.
We need a van. Look it up on Facebook.
And I know where you can find some big balls.